Welcome back. I'm Adam, functional bodybuilding coach and physical therapist. Today we're gonna work on shoulder extension. Shoulder extension is this position. So if you're limited in bench press, in that dip position, some of these stretches might be good for you, okay? We're gonna start with our passive hang. So our passive hang, I'm just gonna be holding onto my pull-up bar, and then I'm gonna rest my feet so that I can really relax into my shoulders and hang for this entire minute. If you like it better where your feet are just hanging, that's okay too. A little bit more intense of a stretch, as long as you can kind of relax into this stretch and let the shoulders just totally hang. That's what we're going for here. We're gonna hold about a minute. If you don't have any pull-up bar or any option to hang from, that's totally okay. You can just skip this one, start with the next drill. So continue to just relax in this position, opening up those shoulders before we really start to drill that shoulder extension position. Almost there. All right, and ease out of that hanging position. We're gonna move to our first shoulder extension stretch. So I'm gonna use a bench for this. You can use any elevated surface. You can even use a barbell in a rack, but anything that just really can hold the arms behind you here. So I'm gonna hold with my arms in this shoulder extension position. I'm just gonna make sure my chest is up and out, my shoulders are down and back. I don't wanna be rounded in this position here. And we're just gonna hold this stretch position for about 2 minutes, okay? Stretching through the front of the shoulders, through the biceps, a little bit through the pecs. Again, really working on that shoulder extension position. If this stretch is easy for you, just try to walk the hands up higher or adjust your body position so that the arm is up higher in relation to the shoulder. So for example, if I want to make this a little bit harder on myself, I'm just going to come seated all the way to my butt. And now my shoulders, or my hands are a little bit higher relative to my shoulder. I'm stretching a little bit more into that shoulder extension position, really just trying to keep my chest and shoulders still up in a good position. This position isn't really comfortable for you in the elbows, it's probably because you're not very used to spending time in this shoulder extension stretch. That's okay, just ease up on yourself a little bit. Make it a little bit easier on yourself. Again, I can go to my first variation here. Now that my hands are a little bit lower relative to my shoulders, it's a little bit easier on me. So either option, wherever you feel a good stretch, we're just trying to hold in this 2 minutes, really work that shoulder extension. Keep that chest up, shoulders down. We're getting close. Let's go one more big inhale and exhale. Awesome. And then ease out of that position. Okay, continuing on with shoulder extension. We're gonna use the band for the next drill. So both of my hands are gonna come into the band. I'm then gonna pull the arms down towards my side. I'm then just gonna let the band stretch me back into shoulder extension. We're gonna do about 10 reps, holding for a few seconds in that back position. On every rep, make sure you go slow and control towards the back. Holding and stretching in this end position. Continue on until you get to 10 reps. I'll show you from the side what's going on. I'm gonna pull the arms down towards the side, and then I just let that band pull my shoulders back into this shoulder extension position. The whole time I keep my chest up, my shoulders down and back. As the band brings me back, I don't want to let my shoulders dip forward or my chest sink forward. So again, I pull the band down towards my side, let it pull me back into shoulder extension, stretching for a few seconds, and then I bring it back. Okay? I'll do just a few more as everybody is wrapping up their 10 reps of shoulder extension with the band. And we'll go one more. Awesome. Okay, shoulders really starting to get nice and loose in that shoulder extension position. We're just gonna do an active shoulder extension drill. So we're gonna come onto the stomach. Arms are gonna be down to the side. I'm just gonna lift both arms up as high as I can into shoulder extension, and I'm gonna hold in that top position, really contracting those muscles on the back side of the shoulder. So, ready? Arms are at the side. I'm gonna lift up. I'm gonna hold as hard as I can. I'm gonna lift as far as I can, keeping my hands as far away from the ground as I can. I'm gonna hold and bring it back down, okay? I'm gonna do about 5 reps, holding for about 5 seconds at the top. So again, I lift, I hold, and then I bring it back down, okay? Rep number 3, ready, lift and hold. Bring those arms as far away from the ground as you can. Try to keep those shoulders down and back. And then I bring it back down. Okay? 2 more. Ready. Lift and hold. Hold, 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 hold. And bring it back down. Okay, 1 more. Keep working those backside of the shoulders. Ready. Lift and hold. Hold, 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 and bring it back down. Awesome. Okay, a lot of passive shoulder extension work, did some active shoulder extension work. We're gonna go back to just a nice, easy passive stretch with a little bit of rotation involved. So one arm is gonna come behind the back. The nose is gonna go towards the opposite armpit. I'm gonna take my top hand, pull my head a little bit farther down, stretching through this side of the neck and a little bit into the front of this shoulder, okay? So we're gonna hold in that position about a minute on each side. From behind, it looks like this. Make sure you're pulling that shoulder blade back to continue to stretch through the front of the shoulder here. Few more breaths. And we're gonna switch sides. So again, arm goes behind the back, nose goes to the opposite armpit. I pull with my opposite hand just to get a little bit more of a stretch. Again, stretching through the side of the neck, a little bit through the front of the shoulder. To really make sure you're feeling the stretch in the front of the shoulder, don't let that shoulder drop forward. Really pin that shoulder back, keep that arm up high on the back, and then pull that head down. Okay, holding a minute on this side. Continue to keep that shoulder down and back, making sure you're stretching through the front of that shoulder. Keep that arm reached high up the back. Just a couple more inhale and exhales. One more. Okay, ease out of that position. We're gonna go through one more drill. It's gonna be kind of a combination of passive and active shoulder extension. So we're gonna use our PVC pipe or broomstick or anything similar to this that you can hold on to. We're gonna start with it down behind the back. We're gonna actively extend the shoulders as far as we comfortably can. We're gonna hold in this position for about 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Then we're gonna lean forward and just passively stretch in this position. And then bringing it back down. So active first, and then following it with a little passive stretch. So go ahead, we're gonna lift off of the butt, hold in shoulder extension, 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Hinge forward or lean forward, stretch passively through those shoulders, and then bring it back. Okay, we're just gonna go through about 5. Number 3, lift off, hold here as much as you can, as high as you can actively, and then hinge forward, passively stretch. And back down. 2 more. Ready? Lift off, hold in extension as much as you can. Hold, and then lean forward, passively stretch. Awesome. Okay, almost there. Ready? Lift off and hold, as high as you comfortably can, keeping those shoulders back, chest up, and then lean forward. All right, 1 more. Ready? Lift off and hold, chest up, and then lean forward, passively stretch. Awesome. Okay. If that shoulder extension, if it feels much better now than it did before, if you feel like that's something that was very limited for you or is very limited for you, continue to work some of these drills on a regular basis so that dip or that bench press, those movements that require that deep shoulder extension, continue to get better and better for you.